Okay, everybody. So this one is a little bit odd. It's a works cited one, and I've got a picture in the thing about what it's supposed to look like. It's going to look like this, but you've got a lot of steps to get there first. So for this one, the actual thing that you need to do is actually at the bottom of so it's on like page 4. So this is what we're working on. You don't need to create this. This is not like a creative writing class. So what I would recommend doing is going in here, and I'm going to save a copy of this one. I'm going to save it into, once again, you guys get to travel with me through my folder of whatever. So I'm going to call this one Bibliography and Citations. I might even go L15, I think I'm on, and save it here. And then, yeah, and then I'm going to have that open beside the instructions. Okay, so the instructions are going to be here, and what I'm working on is here, just to make it a little bit easier so you're not kind of constantly going up and down. So once you understand how to do citations, or how easy it is to do citations in Word, you guys are going to be really encouraged to do it all the time, because it's a really, really easy way whenever you are working on essays or assignments to chart and to put in everything that you do. So when you are doing basic research for anything, if it is not something that you already know about, you need to cite where you got that information from. Now, a lot of times, let's look for emperor penguins. Okay, so I'm going to search for a topic, an emperor penguins topic. One of the first ones that come up is usually Wikipedia, and most students have been told since the beginning of time that Wikipedia is not a worthwhile site because anybody can really change it and move around with it. But I'll tell you that I like starting with Wikipedia. I don't cite it or source it in here, but I use it as a jumping off point of view. So when I come in here and I read about Emperor Penguin as the heaviest of all living penguins, if I hover over that, it goes in and tells me a definition of what penguins are. It gives me a little bit more information, and is an endemic. And it tells me what endemism is. If I look through here as well, so aside from all of those, it should give me some information about where they're getting it. So they cite their own stuff. So you see these little numbers here. It's got a 2 here and a 3 here. Those are their own citing sources for where they get their information from. And these sources are often really fabulous. They're the ones that you want to get to. Okay, so you can actually click on this. This is from the British Museum. This is the whole thing here. And you can either go to the actual source itself if you want to go to the original source, or you can cite this source for that piece of information. So if I'm having, if I'm going into boom, and it opens it right up. So then I want to use this as a source for whatever information I have. So that is kind of a cheater for you guys when you're using Wikipedia, how to get more information and make your searches a lot more fruitful. So you're not just kind of wandering through Google all the time. Get into Wikipedia and then check out what their sources are, where they come from, and how good they are. Okay. So once you find all of the stuff that you want to source, if you open up your Word document, you have this where am I here? You've got your insert tab. Sorry, I've got my 2 different things here. Right. So you've got your insert tab up here, which is usually where you do this. This guy here, though, is actually in your references tab. So if you go into your references tab here, you've got this whole other tab called citations and bibliography. So if you're clicking anywhere here, so you have to have the cursor kind of live in it, then all of these guys suddenly go from gray to black. And you can go to insert citations. So even while I'm just doing research on a topic, so I just went in and did that, I just go to add a new source. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to do like you don't have to like keep it. It can just print out a bibliography at the end, whatever else. But as you're reading, and so you don't need to actually quote from it, but as you're reading and learning more and more from it, throw a citation into this Word document. And that way at the end of it, it'll automatically compile and do a bibliography or works cited page, whatever you want to do, or whatever your teacher asks you to do. And it traces all the places that you got your knowledge from, which is exactly what your teachers want, especially in universities and colleges. This is exactly what they want. So on this drop down thing here, type of sources, and you can arrow up and down. You can see that you can get case, miscellaneous. If you're not too sure about anything else, you can do sound recording, performances, website, journals, books, anything you would like. So if you cite website, this is the stuff so you've got the day that you sourced it on, the URL that you did, the name of the web page, the name of the website, and the author. If it's a corporate author, so like I went on Home Depot, you can do that and, put like Home Depot down. If you go like an article in a periodical, it means a publication that comes out. So like a magazine would be a periodical. Okay, so that's the stuff. You should have an author, whoever wrote it, the title, what the periodic. So the Life and Times of Prince Harry periodical title is, People Magazine, right? The year and the month. So everything in here it gives you exactly what you need. If you don't have something or it's got something missing, you don't worry about it. You just fill in as much of this as you can. Okay. So that is basically what you're doing here today. So in this one here, so this is the one that I saved that I'm going to make place, that I'm going to do things to. So this is all in the references tab. That's the tab that I just showed you in the bibliography group. So citation, insert citation after fact 3. So this is fact 3. We're going to put our cursor right there, and then we're going to go back up to our references tab. And we're going to go to citations and bibliography. We're going to insert a new citation and add a new source. And this is going to be, sorry, I'm going to just move this over a little bit here, hopefully. Source from the book. So we want to go up here and we want to go up until it says book. The author is Happy Swaggington. The title is, I think, Facts and Stats. I'm missing part of it, but you guys will be able to move that over. Hang on a second. I don't know if it's because I'm tape recording why I'm not able to tap on that one. Oh, it's because I've got this page open here. So you just have to make sure that this is set up before. Okay. The year is 1996. The city is Chicago. And the publisher is something Books. Oops, daisy. Is Books Press. Okay. And then you say, okay. And as you can see in the citation format that we have, it's done like a Swaggington 1996 as our thing. Oh yeah, Disney Facts and Stats. Sorry, there it is. Once you enter all of these stats in, you're going to enter a new blank page down at the bottom. Excuse me. So we go to insert, we go to pages, we go to blank page. Then we go to the references tab and we go to citation and bibliography group. So that's this guy right here. And you can enter in a works cited style bibliography, which is this guy right here. And boom, everything that you have put in automatically populates. So all of these little citations will come up. And that is your assignment today. Hope this video helped.